Hello, Ayush, can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me? Ayush, can you hear me? आवाज आ रही है?
Sir, your voice is not coming.
Can you hear me now?
Sir, are you speaking? Because I cannot hear you.
Just a second. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Ayush, can you hear me? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Now I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Last lecture we did till here, right? We did acceleration due to gravity.
Yes, sir.
We'll do solved examples today. Okay. I've already solved some examples for you, and that we'll do one by one. This is the first question. I hope you can see this properly.
Yes, sir. I can see it.
Yeah. So this is the first question. Initially, this we have done in the previous lecture also. How to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. Okay. You don't have to write this all these things. I'll tell you when to write. Just pay attention right now. Can you hear me? Keep your microphones on
Yes,
and
sir.
camera on.
Yes, sir.
1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And 1 hour is 60 minutes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
1 minute is 60 seconds. So if I want to convert 1 hour, into seconds, I will have to multiply 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes, and 1 minute is of 60 seconds. So that will be 60 into 60. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
60 into 60 is nothing but 3600. So if I divide 1000 upon 60 into 60, the zero zeros will be getting cancelled up. I'll get 10 upon 36. 10 upon 36 is nothing but 2 5s and 2 18s. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So I can say 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. So if I have 20 kilometer per hour, I will just simply multiply 20 into 5 by 18. Easy. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is very important. हमेशा याद रखो, whatever the question is, if it is given in kilometer per hour, it is your responsibility to convert it into meter per second. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we did speed, velocity, we did acceleration due to gravity, and now we are solving the solved example. Just see the first set of questions. What is first example? Just read the first solved example.
Sir, from the textbook?
Yeah, from the textbook.
Yes, sir. Select the scalars and vectors from the following: velocity, distance, acceleration, work, mass, retardation. Scalar, distance, work, mass, vectors, velocity, acceleration, and retardation.
Okay, so select the scalars and vector quantities out from here. Velocity is vector, right? Ayush, please
Yes,
keep
sir.
your camera on.
So my camera is on.
I can't see you. So for velocity, velocity is vector quantity. Then we have distance. Distance does not require direction, so distance is scalar quantity. Acceleration is vector quantity. Work is vector quantity. Mass, work, I think so is scalar quantity, because for work also you don't require any direction. Mass is scalar quantity. Retardation is negative acceleration, which is nothing but a vector quantity. So whatever is vector quantity, I have marked in red color, and the remaining blue color is for scalar quantities. Easy. Ayush, please keep your microphone on. Are you sitting in a dark room? I can't see you. Ayush, can you hear me? Hello, Ayush, can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Hello. Ayush, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Just read the question. Second question. Sorry, first, just a second. Read the solved example. Second one, convert.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah,
Express the speed 36 kilometer per hour in meter per second. Read
that's it.
the
That's it. Just read the question, and this is the solution for the same, right? On
yes.
this one. Yeah, this one. First, we converted kilometer per hour into meter per second. That was 1 kilometer per hour is 5 by 18 meter per second. Now, if I want to convert 36 kilometer per hour, I'll just multiply 36 into 5 by 18. See the calculation, 18 ones are 18 twos are 36, 5 twos are 10. So 36 kilometer per hour is nothing but 10 meter per second. Easy. Easy, Ayush.
Yes, sir.
Read the third question.
So I should I means मुझे लिखना है sir.
I will tell you when to write. पहले हम सब समझ लेंगे फिर आप लिखोगे.
For the third one,
Yeah.
find the distance traveled by a body in 5 minutes if it travels with a uniform of 20 meters meter per second.
Okay. Find the distance traveled by a body in 5 minutes if it travels with a uniform speed of 20 meter per second. मतलब यहाँ पर मुझे स्पीड दिया हुआ है. फर्स्टली हम गिवन बनाते हैं. Your time is given to me. Time is 5 minutes. Yes or no? T is 5 minutes. Right?
Yes, sir.
बट टाइम का ऐसा यूनिट क्या है? सेकेंड. तो मैं 5 मिनट को कन्वर्ट करूंगा सेकेंड्स में. 1 minute is 60 seconds. So 5 minute is 5 into 60 seconds. Yes or no? Five into 60 is nothing but 300 seconds. So I got my time as 300 seconds. Now let's see what is given next. It travels with a uniform speed of 20 meter per second. Now I have V. V is how much? 20 meter per second. 20 meter per second. Right? I need to calculate the
Yes,
distance.
sir.
मुझे distance ढूंढना है. Distance का symbol है S. S का value मुझे ढूंढना है. We have formula speed is equal to distance upon time. So I have V is equal to S upon T. Yes or no? V का वैल्यू कितना है मेरे पास? V I have as 20. So 20 is equal to distance I don't know, that is S, time is 300. So if I want to find S, I will multiply this here. 3 into 20 is nothing but 3 twos are 6 and 1, 2, 3, 3 zeros. Distance is in meters. So this will be 6,000 meter. 6,000 meter is nothing but 6 kilometers. Easy. Yes, Ayush. Please microphone on ही रखो ना.
Yes.
Let's see the solution here. We have V is 20. Time is 5 minutes. 5 minutes is 5 into 60. That is 300 seconds. I need to find the distance S. Formula is speed is equal to distance upon time. So if I want to find speed distance, I will multiply T into V, that is speed into time. So I'll get 6,000 meters or 6 kilometers. Always, always, always remember, this is how you will represent your solution. You will write given, you will write formula, and you will solve, and you will write the final answer here. All the 4 steps have marks. If you don't write your given, you lose your half mark. If you don't write the formula, you lose half mark. This solution has half mark, and this final answer has half mark. Okay, so this is the way how you will express your answer always. Clear?
Sir, can you re-explain this?
Please keep your microphone on, Ayush. Please.
Sir, I said that. Can you re-explain, sir?
Yeah, okay. But please keep your microphone on only, because I can't see you. At least I can hear you in
Yes,
real
sir.
time, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, it's on, sir.
Why is the video off?
Some video is on.
But I can't see anything. I know that is on, but I can't see anything.
Sir, wait a second. Sir, now you can see me.
Yeah, I can see you now.
Sir, that's what's on OBS virtual camera. That's why.
Okay, okay.
It was not shown. Sorry, sir.
Yeah. The speed is given 20 meter per second, right? And we have time as 5 minutes. I need to convert the time into seconds, because in SI unit, I have the unit of time as seconds and not in minutes. So I will convert 5 minutes into second, that is 5 into 60, that is 300 seconds. Okay. I need to find the distance, right? What is the formula which involves speed, distance, and time? V is equal to S by T, that is speed is equal to distance upon time. Yes or no? You know this formula, right? We have done this formula. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So the value I need to find S, right? मुझे S ढूंढना है. So I will multiply T into V. I will get my S. S is equal to V into T. V is 20. T is 300. 20 into 300 is 6,000 meters. 6,000 meters, nothing but 6 kilometers. Easy. Always
Yes.
you will represent your answer. You will write given. You will write the solution, where you will write formula first. Then you will solve. And then you will write the final answer, whatever is required. Okay. Read the fourth question. Read the fourth question, Ayush.
So the four questions are train moving with uniform speed covers a distance of 120 meters in 2 seconds.
Stop. Just by reading the first sentence, tell me what all is given to us. We are given uniform speed. There is uniform speed.
Sir, we have speed and the distance.
Wait, what is the speed? Where is the speed given to us?
No, sorry, sir. Time and distance is
very good. So we have
time is 2 seconds and the distance is 120 meters.
Time is 2 seconds. Very good.
And the distance is 120 meters.
Distance is 120 meters. From this, can you find the speed? What is the formula for speed? Speed is equal to distance upon time.
Yes, sir.
V is equal to S upon T. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of S? S is 120 meters. And T is 2. 120 upon 2 is nothing but 60 meter per second. Easy. Easy.
Yes, sir.
So the first part of the question is done. The speed of the train. Now, what is the second part? The time it will take to cover 240 meters. Now I have the speed. Now I have the distance. What is the distance given here? 240 meters. So V is 60 meters. New distance is how much? 240 meters, right? And I need to calculate the time taken for it. Yes or no? What will be the time?
Yes.
Again, same formula. V
Yes, sir. B
is
equals to
equal
S
to
upon
S
T.
upon T. We don't know T. So T will go here and V will go here.
So, sir, T equals to S upon V.
Exactly. What is S here? S is 240. 240 upon 60. 240 upon 60 is nothing but 4 seconds. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Easy sum.
Yes, sir. Sir, and V is 60 meter per second, no?
Yes. Let's see the solution here. V is equal to S upon T, so 60 meter. Then S is 240 meters. I need to find T. V is equal to S upon T. T is equal to S upon V. 240 upon 60. 0 cut. 6 1 6 4 Easy. For doing this much, you get 3 marks. Okay. Provided if this pattern is followed, you need to write given, you need to write formula, and you need to write the final answer here. Is this
Yes,
clear?
sir. Yes, it's.
Okay. Read the next question, please.
A body rises vertically up to a height of 125 meter in 5 seconds and then comes back at the point of projection. First, find the total distance traveled, second, the displacement, third, the average speed, and fourth, the average velocity of the body.
Okay. So I need to find out certain things. What are the things I need to find out? Let's see. This is question number 5, right? Yeah. What is given? I'm given body rises to a height of 125 meters, right? Yes or no? So the distance will be 125 meters. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Time taken is 5 seconds. Okay. Total displacement will be the body is going upwards and then it is coming downwards. Ayush, I can't see you and I can't hear you again. Please switch on your camera and microphone.
What, sir?
I can't see you.
Sir, it might be a problem, sir.
So you have 120. Hello. Hello, Ayush. Can you hear me? Hello, Ayush. Can you hear me?
Hello, sir. So can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. So we were on this question. So the time taken for the object to go up is 125 meters. Coming down also it will take 125 meters, right? Yes or no? So the
Yes, sir.
total distance will be 125 plus 125, that is nothing but 250. What will be the displacement? Why is the displacement 0 here? Because if I am playing with this object, imagine this is the start point and end point is also on my hand only. Object यहाँ से शुरू हुआ और यहीं पर खत्म हुआ, right? So final position और initial position में difference है क्या? Is there any difference between final position and initial position?
No, sir.
So the displacement will be 0. Easy?
Yes, sir, it's easy. I know that, sir.
Okay. Just do correction there. In the image, I have mistaken it for 25 meters. It is actually 125 meters. Okay. Question number 6. Let's see what is question number 6. Just read question number 6. What is there?
Sir, in question number 6, a train first traveled for 30 minutes with a velocity 30 kilometers per hour and went for 40 minutes with a velocity 40 kilometers per hour in the same direction. Calculate first the total distance traveled, second the average velocity of the train.
Okay. In the previous question also we wanted to find average velocity. Average velocity is displacement upon time. Here the displacement was 0. Anything upon 0 will give me 0 only, right? Clear? So make sure if it is average velocity, you need to find displacement first. अगर एवरेज स्पीड बोला है तो आई कुड हैव कैलकुलेटेड 250 अपॉन 5, मगर यहाँ पर एवरेज वेलोसिटी बोला, वेलोसिटी मींस डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपॉन टाइम, सो डिस्प्लेसमेंट वाज 0, देयरफॉर एवरेज वेलोसिटी इज आल्सो 0. यहाँ पर आई एम गिवन the train takes half an hour and in the first half an hour it travels 30 kilometer per hour. So my v1 is 30 kilometer per hour, time 1 is 30 minutes. 30 minutes, so I can write 1/2 hour. Yes or no? ऐसे लिख सकता हूं मैं. Can I write 30 minutes as 1/2?
Yes, sir.
How come 30 upon 60 minutes is nothing but 1/2? So I have written half hour. Instead of writing 30 minutes, I have written half hour. Okay. Similarly, in the next 40 minutes, it travels 40 kilometer per hour. So 40 kilometer per hour for 40 minutes. I can write this as 40 minutes is nothing but 40 upon 60. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So 0, 0 gets cancelled off. This is 2 2s and this is 2 3s. So 40 minutes is nothing but 2/3 hour. Easy. Now I need to find out first what is the formula of displacement or distance, speed into time. So what is the distance traveled in first half an hour and what is the distance traveled in 40 minutes? So S1 is equal to V1 into T1. V1 is 30, T1 is half. 30 into half is 15 kilometers. So in the first 30 minutes, the train traveled 15 kilometers. Let's see next 40 minutes में उसने कितना travel किया. V2 into T2, V2 is 40 and T2 is 2/3. So I can write 40 into 2/3. If I calculate this, I will get 26.66 kilometer. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
I need to find total distance now. What is the total distance traveled? S1 plus S2. So 15 plus 26.66 will give me 41.66 kilometers. This is my total distance or total displacement. Now, what is the total time? First 30 minutes, then 40 minutes. 30 minutes ko we have written half and 40 minutes ko we have written 2/3. So if I want to add this two, I will calculate the LCM. I think so you know this. If I want to add any two digits and if they are in the fraction form, the denominator should be same. Your denominators are 2 and 3. They are not same. So I will do cross multiply. 3 will go here. 2 will go and multiply here. And these two terms will be multiplied. So this will become 3 into 1 plus 2 into 2 upon 2 into 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So 3 into 1 is 3. 2 into 2 is 4. 3 plus 4 upon 6. That is 7 upon 6 hours. What is the average velocity? Average velocity is displacement upon total time. So 41.66 upon 7.7/6. So if I have a numerator and I have a fraction, that is numerator upon denominator. So your denominator ऊपर जाके multiply हो जाता है. That is the rule. Okay. So if, for example, if I have 1 upon 2/3, this is nothing but this 3 will go and multiply to the numerator and this will become 3 into 1 upon 2. Is this clear? This is the law of indices.
Yes, sir.
So 41 upon 7, 41.66 upon 7/6. 6 goes and multiplies here. Okay, so 41.66 into 6 will come here. And then when you multiply, you will get 35.71 kilometer per hour. Easy?
Yes, sir.
See, the seventh sum is also similar. Read it. What is the seventh sum?
Yes, sir. The seventh sum is a car travels a distance 40 kilometers with the velocity 25 kilometers per hour and then 60 kilometers with the velocity 20 kilometers per hour in the same direction. Calculate first the total time of a journey and the average velocity of the car.
Stop. I need to find. So first I am given for first 50 kilometers, the speed is 25 kilometers per hour. For the next 60 kilometers, the speed is 20 kilometers per hour. I need to find the total time and I need to find the average velocity. Let's see. Speed is equal to distance upon time. I know V is equal to S by T. Yes or no? Here I need to find time. So this will be the formula. T is equal to S upon V. Therefore, T1 is equal to S1 upon V1. S1 is 50. As you can see here, S1 is 50. V1 is 25. 50 upon 25 is nothing but 25 ones are, 25 twos are. So time 1 is 2 hours. Then let's calculate T2. T2 will be S2 upon V2, that is 60 upon 20. 0, 0 cut. 2 ones are and 2 threes are. So total time is 5 hours. Yes or no? 2 hours plus 3 hours. What is the total distance or total displacement? 50 plus 60. First was 50 kilometers, second is 60 kilometers. So I have 110 kilometers. What will be the average velocity? Total displacement upon total time. Displacement is 110, time is 5 hours. My average velocity will be 22 kilometers per hour. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Read the next sum. Question number 8.
So 820 velocity of an object increase at a constant rate from 20 meters per second to 250 meters per second in 10 seconds. Find the acceleration.
Okay. I have initial velocity. Whenever they say acceleration, na, tabhi we need to always find out u and v. We need to identify कि initial velocity क्या है और final velocity क्या है. Here they have given the velocity of an object increases at a constant rate from 20 to 50. So 20 will be my u. Yes or no? 20 meter per second will be my initial velocity. Yes. And 50 will be my final velocity. So I have u is equal to 20, v is equal to 40, and time I have 10 seconds. I need to find acceleration. What is the formula for acceleration? V minus u upon t. Yes or no? V minus u upon t. Right? What is
Yes,
v?
sir.
V का value क्या है? V is 50. U is 20. So I have 50 minus 20 upon how much second is there? 10 seconds. 50 minus 20 is nothing but 30. 30 upon 10. 0, 0 cut. I will get 3 meter per second square. So the acceleration is 3 meter per second square. Easy. Easy, Ayush. This is the same thing that I've
Yes,
written
sir.
here. Check out the next sum. Read it.
So read the second as well.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The ninth one is a pebble thrown vertically upward with an initial velocity 50 meter per second comes to a stop in 5 seconds. Find the retardation.
Okay. Now this is a pebble. Imagine this is a pebble. Okay. I am throwing with a speed of 50 meter per second. At one particular time, at the highest point, it stops, right? And the time taken for it to stop is 5 seconds. So I have time 5 seconds. U is 50 meter per second, and final velocity is 0 because at a particular point it stops. So मेरा final velocity क्या है? 0. Yes or no? Yes, Ayush. Final velocity is 0. So acceleration का formula will be v minus u upon t. V is 0. U is 50. 0 minus 50 upon 5. That is nothing but minus 10 meter per second square. So this is negative acceleration. Negative acceleration is nothing but retardation. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Clear? See the next question. Question number 10. Oh wait, question number 10 I'll read for you. The table below shows the distance in centimeter traveled by objects A, B, and C during each second.
Yes, sir. 10th one, no, sir.
Sorry?
I have to read.
No. I'll read it for you. Let's see the first question. Which object is moving with a constant speed? Give a reason for your answer. C. Object A. After every second it is moving 20 meters. Yes or no? 20 everywhere 20. So I can say object A is moving with a constant speed, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Let's see the next part. Which object is moving with a constant acceleration? Give your reason. Constant acceleration के लिए you require final and initial velocity. So if I have, let's see, object A is moving with constant speed, so there is no acceleration. यहाँ पर acceleration is 0. If I consider this speed as u, if I consider this as u and this as v, both are 20 minus 20 upon t. 0 upon t is nothing but 0. So यहाँ पर acceleration is 0. Let's calculate acceleration out here. 36 minus 20 upon 1 second. 36 minus 20 is 16. Then again the speed is going 24. So I will have to calculate 25 minus 36, 24 minus 36. It is negative acceleration. So second wala is also not, object B is also not uniform acceleration. Let's see for object C. Object C I have 20, 60, 100, 140, 180. Here you can see there is a difference of 40 every time. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Which means object C is moving with constant acceleration. Is this clear? Which object is moving with irregular acceleration? Object B is moving with irregular acceleration because from 1 second to 2 seconds speed is increasing, then from 2 to 3 it is decreasing, then again increasing and increasing. So this is a non-uniform acceleration. Okay. All these images I'll send you. This you need to do before the next lecture. And we missed a lot of time today in all the network issues and everything. We'll try on Saturday that we don't miss those part. And Saturday will be important lecture, okay? Because we'll be doing graph. And for graph, I require complete attention and complete responsiveness from your side, okay? Chalo, bye. Homework, you have to do the sums. I'll send you. You have to do that in your homework book. Sorry,
Yes,
classwork
sir.
book. In your
Yes,
classwork
sir.
book, okay?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, bye.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.